This is England, the land of fish and chips, plum pudding and scones with clotted cream. And this is Royal Birkdale, the world-famous donut bunker at Hole 7 in Royal Birkdale, where hopes will be crushed at the 154th Open Championship. It is 5 o'clock right now, time for a good cup of tea and a bagel.
Wow, Gabi, donuts and tea in the epic donut bunker at Royal Birkdale. This already is major-like. Welcome everyone to the Golf Live studio. I'm Nella. It is the week of the Open Championship, the final major of the year.
One last chance for fame and glory. Questions will be answered, scores settled. Will Scotty Scheffler defend the Claret Jug? Will the Europeans finally beat the US stars on home soil? Will Royal Birkdale prove to be the toughest test in this British weather?
Guys, this will be a good one.
Now, Gabi, another 60-second challenge for you to tell us everything we need to know. Ready?
Royal Birkdale, 7,156 yards, par 70. And this century, it's been American territory.
14 of the last 25 Opens have gone to a U.S. player, more than double Great Britain and Ireland combined.
Morikawa, Harman, Schauffele, Scheffler. The trend isn't slowing down, and Scheffler arrives as defending champion, chasing back-to-back Claret Jugs. Rory's here too. Strong showing at this very course back in 2017. The course itself has changed since 2017. Several greens raised for tougher runoffs, forcing sharper angles into the pin. Add in Birkdale's flat fairway corridors, that ever-shifting wind off the Irish Sea, and bunkers so deep a layup is often your only option.
This link's beauty is the second toughest course on the entire rota, behind only Carnoustie.
Predicting a winner is hard. Aaron Rai and Wyndham Clark already proved that this year.
So don't ask me to read the tea leaves on this one. But you nailed the 60 seconds. So being on time, that's your cup of tea. Now, after Gabi bailed out on reading tea leaves, it is up to me. So, who's gonna win this thing?
Like in the previous majors this year, Scheffler is the bookies' darling, although he did not win any this year. In 2024 and 2025, he won unbelievably 1 out of every 3 tournaments he played. This year, he's won only 1 out of 14. Last week, he also missed his first cut in 4 years and has been beaten 8 times in the title hunt.
So, Gabi, what will it take to win at Royal Birkdale? Rory gave us some good clues already, right? Yeah, Birkdale might be the most strategic course at the Open, but let's listen in how a former Open champ describes it.
Tommy and I were talking about it last night, like the 10th hole at Birkdale, so that dog leg left. Like, Tommy was like, do you lay back of all of them? Or I said, well, no, because if you lay back of all of them, then you don't really have a view to the green and you're hitting a 6 or 7 iron in. But if you can challenge that left one, but stop it short of the ones on the right, you have a full view of the green, you're hitting a wedge in, and then all of a sudden it becomes a gettable hole. But to be able to put your ball in that position to hit a wedge in and get a full view of the green, you got to challenge that bunker on the left. So there's a lot of holes like that.
And he also added that wind direction dictates most of those decisions. Link strategy at its finest. So this will be your winner then. The smartest ball striker who understands links golf, right? Okay, guys, this is all from us for now. Wishing you an exciting Open. Ciao, bello.